Rukmini Balakrishnan, Consultant Pediatrician, Motherhood, Sarjapura Road, Bangalore. Today, we are in Health Shots to discuss about how to take care of our little ones in monsoon season. As you know, June, July has come. Rains have started. We all wait for this magical monsoon to bring down the temperature and the nature rejuvenates. As pediatrician, we see a flurry of kids coming to our OPD. What are the simple things we can do in this season to take care of our little ones so that they also pass through the monsoon without much trouble? What are the common things by which they come to our hospital during monsoon? Kids are not little adults. Their changes are different from what we see from the adults. So, how to take care of them? We see changes in skin, we see changes in respiratory system, we see changes in gut. Skin, we see lot of rashes. They come and go with multiple rashes, mosquito bite allergy. These are the common things we see. But most of them are innocuous things where we don't have to treat or we don't have to do anything. We just reassure the parent that these are reaction of the body to weather changes. It comes and goes and we manage with simple oil or moisturizing creams. If there is any itching, we put simple moisturizing cream or any oil and manage it. Mosquito bite allergy is a very common thing we see in monsoon because their body overreacts to the mosquito bites. So there also we don't put any medication, we just try to manage with oil or moisturizing cream. During monsoon, regular bathing and taking care of the skin is very important. It is a time where we sweat more and more secretions from all our bodies will start. So regular bathing in a normal room temperature water, tapping, dabbing, drying is important. Checking the armpit, groin, behind the ears, all these points where there is any redness or any secretions, clean it, keep it dry. That is very important. What type of clothing we should prefer in monsoon for our little ones? We should prefer cotton clothes which helps the skin to breathe and it covers the body. So make sure that the clothes are dried in sunlight. There is no dampness left. If you feel there is any dampness, you will iron it and make sure that the clothes are dry for our kids. Since we are a tropical country, we have lot of mosquitoes around. We make sure that by evening night, we cover the extremities so that we can protect them from the mosquito bites also. The most common question we get as a pediatrician is how to improve the immunity of our kid. Actually, there is no medication or way by which we can improve the immunity of our babies. But we take care of their food from beginning. Their normal immunity will be at a better level. What food we should prefer in monsoon season for our kids? We actually prefer more of antioxidant type of food. Antioxidants are more in vegetables and fruits. So prefer vegetables with more antioxidants like carrot, beetroot, all green leafy vegetables. Make sure that you add all these things at regular intervals. You can make hot soups or as boiled vegetables you will be adding. All seasonal fruits should be encouraged as snacks for them in between. Meal time should never be war time for them. So you make sure that they are enjoying the meal and it should not be under pressure for them. What do we see more in OPD during monsoon season? We see cough, cold very often. Why cold happens? Cold is not a disease for us. Cold is mainly body's immune reaction to the weather changes or to the virus or to dust or something in the environment. So it is not a disease. We should understand body should react to the weather changes and produce antibodies. Majority of the cold, as parents we should know, we need not take medications or treatment. On-off nasal discharges are okay. If there is nose block, just put saline drops. At home, what all we can do? We can provide warm food, avoid cold things to eat. Also, how to help our kids from dust mites which grow very abundantly in monsoon season in our beddings, curtains, our sofa cushions and all. Regular vacuuming of all these things. All pillows should be sun dried as possible. Bed sheet should be sun dried. Try to put dust mite covers. We have dust mite cover pillow covers and mattresses covers which is available. So if you try to control dust mites, most of the allergy causing cold can be controlled. Because cold is not a disease, you need not put medication. On-off nasal discharge, it is better to accept. Again, if there is cough associated with cold, occasional cough which is not affecting baby's routine, which is not affecting baby's feeding, or no night cough, then again it's due to weather changes. They cannot spit out like us. That's why the cough is there. So you can manage with honey, you can manage with hot water. We need not suppress cough in pediatrics. When to be alert with cough? When there is fever associated and the fever is not settling after 72 hours. When there is night cough, breathing difficulty, then only you have to meet a doctor. Most of the fever are simple viral infection which are self-limiting, where fever will come at regular intervals. You manage temperature with simple antipyretic medications, and after 72 hours the fever will settle. Management of such fever is basically plenty of liquids and temperature management. We see mosquito related fever like dengue, malaria also during this season. So management of these also, especially dengue, in the initial 2-3 days is hydration. So whenever fever comes, you always try to provide enough hydration for the kid. Paracetamol or any simple antipyretic, control the temperature, see for 72 hours. If you feel the fever is not crashing or gap between the fever is not reducing, you have to take medical help. Or before 72 hours, if any seizures, altered sensorium, breathing trouble or any other abnormal symptom, then only you have to visit a doctor for fever. Most of the fever in monsoon season are due to viral infection and they are self-limiting. In addition to all these, since due to pandemic we are used to hand hygiene before touching our babies, hand wash, hand hygiene is very important. So we know we have come down to basics only, like food, healthy food, basic cleanliness, and when anything happens, hydration. So if we take care of these basic things, we can help our little kids to pass through this monsoon without much difficulty. Thank you.